So Nintendo just dropped the rest of the Mario Advance series on Nintendo Switch last week. It's great to add them to the lineup with Super Mario Advance 4, but with the other versions of the games already on the Switch, is it worth playing these ones? Alright, so first up, and this is going to be the longest one I'm going to talk about, is Super Mario Advance, which is Super Mario Bros. 2, well, the US version of it, that is. It's cool because with these games you get some added cutscenes, and here you see the 4 characters pulling up the logo. It's really nice. And so with all of the games, not just this one, you'll have this select screen with the main game and a remake of Mario Bros. It's a cool bonus feature and you can actually play with up to 4 people. If you find the original Mario Bros. Too tough, then maybe this one's for you because it definitely makes things more accessible and it definitely modernized the game. But jumping into Mario 2, you'll notice some changes off the bat. For starters, you'll get a redone character select screen that shows you each character's stats, which is pretty cool. If you've ever played any other version of Mario 2, you're going to notice some things right away, like the beginning of 1-1. It's totally different. I mean, to me personally, these seem a little bit excessive, but maybe it was supposed to make things more simple for beginners. I don't know. I like Mario descending from the heavens, the dark sky in the background. It felt unique, it felt weird, it felt otherworldly. But other than that, some small level changes here and there, you're getting the same experience at its core, but with some added cool stuff, to be fair. Like a score system, for example. They also added these coins here that you can get. There's 5 of them in each level, similar to the Yoshi coins in Mario World. And in addition, they added hearts. Sorry, tons of hearts in the game. To be fair, before it was a little bit tough to get them, it was kind of random almost. But here they are literally everywhere. You can uproot them, they're in the sky. You got these big shy guys that you can just farm hearts from. You're probably not going to run out. You can also save where you want, which kind of doesn't matter anymore since you do have the Switch's built-in system, but, well, it's nice to have a backup. And another change is the screen size. This didn't bother me so much before, but coming back to this game, having played tons of Doki Doki Panic and Mario 2 for other videos, in the later stages it was messing with me quite a bit, the way the screen would kind of move back and forth, the way I moved, it was a little bit obnoxious sometimes. And now look, I'm no expert, but given how many times I've played the game, I thought I would just breeze through it, but going for all the coins and trying to get a high score was pretty tough. So I think for that alone it's worth playing even if you're familiar with the original version. But that is not even all. If you clear the game you get the Yoshi Egg Hunt mode. They made it a little bit easier than the Egg Hunt mode in Mario Deluxe, but it's not exactly a walk in the park either. And so at the end of the day, is this one worth playing? Honestly, I think so. I believe that with all the things I talked about, plus the small little additions that I didn't mention like the voices, it makes it really charming and a unique spin on the game, so give it a go. And then we got Super Mario World, Super Mario Advance 2. The original Super Mario World is a game I'm very familiar with, but I actually didn't play this version all that much. And while I really liked the opening cutscene to start, the music is screechy? I mean, that's the best way I could describe it. Sure, they can't completely capture the Super Nintendo sound, I understand that, but I was surprised, and this was borderline grating to listen to. That and the bright colors are just really noticeable here. It's actually like this in the first game as well. The reason being is apparently because of the backlight, or the lack thereof one. They brighten the colors, but unfortunately now we have backlights everywhere, and it's very apparent how washed out they feel. It's a bit distracting, but I got used to it, and it was much more bearable than the music. And I know, I feel bad I'm complaining a lot, but there is a cool thing here, and that's that they fixed Luigi. And he's a playable character that you can switch back and forth between on the main map screen. He's got the physics you know and love, so I was having fun playing around with him. Really, there's not much more for me to say here. I'm a big Mario fan, so I'm trying to get through this one. I don't know if I'll go for all the exit, but we'll see. Do I recommend it over the original game? No. Even with Luigi, I'd go for the SNES version any day of the week. But if you're a huge fan, you want something different, then yeah, try it out. I don't know, you might like it more than I did. But I dare you not to laugh at this. Alright, Yoshi's Island is up next, and to be honest, this is the shortest one I have. Really not much to say about it. I never played much of the original. Well, in fact, I probably played like only 5 minutes or something, if that. What I can say, though, from my time playing this, is that it feels solid. The music sounds good anyway. The game looks relatively good color-wise. Plays very well. And if there are small changes, I honestly wouldn't even know what they are. I did a little bit of research, though, and I saw that there are some added levels, which is nice. So, yeah. maybe it's the same thing as Mario World. If you've played that one a bunch, this is a good mix-up, or if it's your first time, maybe you might as well go for this one. I'm curious to hear what fans of the game actually think, so let me know in the comments below which one is better, this one or the SNES version. And then there's the last one, which is Super Mario Advance 4, and honestly, this might just be the best deal out of all of them. Not that we're paying for it or anything, but you get a solid port of Mario 3 with actual decent colors and music. But on top of that, you're also getting tons and tons of new stages because of the e-reader. In the past, this thing was gimmicky and you had to go out and buy the levels, but here they are. They're all here, and they're accessible from the main menu. You don't even need to beat the whole game. You're gonna find so many wonky and cool things here, like some remakes of Mario 1 stages, to actually having Mario 2 mechanics and others. You gotta play this game just for these stages alone, but if you've never played Mario 3, honestly, this is a good place to start. And that's pretty much it. Those are my thoughts, just kind of summed up quickly. The Advance series is really cool, and it's a nice reminder of those early Game Boy Advance years. And while playing the original versions might be better in some cases, they're still worth checking out just to compare and contrast, and it's nice Nintendo even put them up on the Switch. But, as always, I'd love to hear what you all think. Leave a comment, tell me about your experiences with the games, the originals, I want to know everything. But that's it for now, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.